Blessed be to good Sunday afternoon and evening. Blessed be to all, and hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I came on to hopefully talk to you about. I would like for everybody to share your signs. As we know, the Aries month just went past, and now we're going into the Taurus month. I would like for everybody to share out their signs so that I can, in return, when I come and see your comments and you tell me what your signs are, I could look you up if you come back on my next video and share out some things, some fun facts about your sign and what what your path resonates with that sign. I can also tell you more in depth about your birthday, and also I can look up and look into your signs and see what your journey has in store for you. Today, I've got some oracle cards. So I've got out cosmic energy, and I'm going to start there with cosmic energy, and we will be going from that to a couple other decks, um, and we'll be sharing out. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Lots of blessings, lots of good things going on this weekend. S- Summer's starting to kick in, and we're all prepared for new adventures, family vacations, and all kinds of things. Did anybody get any moon water from that last full moon the other night? The Beltane rose moon. I hear it was a beautiful moon. I didn't have much of a view. Well, in the first card today in Cosmic Energy, we've got strength. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. So remember that when you start out on your spiritual journey. If you're a Taurus, Pisces, or even an Aries, some of us struggle with our inner strength. Some of us, as I've noticed, and Aries and Pisces, but Aries is a strong hardhead, but sometimes their strength gets the better of them. And with some Pisces and other signs, their strength comes at a slower pace, and more the more they learn and the more they balance out, you get stronger. And then we've got love. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. And there's a lot of people that are out there searching for their love, for their that one person that they can connect with and be with. And I feel like this message is telling somebody that their love is coming. If it's not there, it's coming soon. And if you're not looking for love and you're just looking for a friend, then I believe you can find friendship, love, and friendship as well. And then we've got courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. I have a hard time with courage because sometimes I don't know what I'm capable of achieving until I stop and think on it and think, if I wasn't put here to to step up to the challenge, I wouldn't have the courage to get through it. And I know that courage can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people. Sometimes it's just learning how to come out onto your own and learning how to stand your ground and be there, be the be stronger than what you were before, because I've been in a position where I haven't had much courage, and I had to learn to find my inner courage to step into myself and say, "Hey, I need to take care of this and take care of me so I'm not at risk for getting hurt." And then we've got gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude. Gratitude. There's so many people that have gratitude already in their hearts. It's a part of their path. And anybody that's true and pure at heart will know, if you have good friends, good family, a good support system, you are grateful and you already have gratitude in your heart. And then we've got rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. Rebirth. There are some people here that need rebirth, a new beginning, a new start, fresh beginnings. And then we've got freedom. What freedom comes from inner liberation. Freedom comes from inner liberation. So if you got something holding you back, you can always take a step away from that and tell them, I need my time for me, myself. Sometimes it takes time you take to take a step back and take time for just you, for self-love, self-recognition, self-checkup, so that you know what you're doing and what your next step is going to be. And then prayer. Prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. I do a prayer every day by candlelight. I do a prayer every day, every night, as much as I can. And I keep prayer in all of my meditations and in all my rituals. I always ask for the all of the goddesses and the gods to be with me. And then communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding a connection. Keep an open line of communication with you and your loved one. Make sure that you always have each other, and no matter what, you're going forward knowing that communication is the key to your relationship. And then I'm going to move forward to the Magic of Unicorns Oracle deck. This is a Christian deck. It's very, very good deck. Very beautiful. Very, very well thought out cards. I use these a lot. And I hope that everybody has had a good last few days with the weather is changing a lot here. One day it's cold, and I've been like doing moon water the last 2 days because the full moon was on the first. So I got some moon water that night, and then I got some moon water the next night because they say you can get it up to the next night. So I like to do cleansing my crystals and letting them charge. And I like to sage my home at the beginning of a full moon cycle. And then we've got so first card we've got is new opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. So declutter your life and see that glimpse of a magical doorway of a new path opening up for you. You see, he's flying away into the rainbow of a new world, a new door opening for him. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. Remember, we all have that all mystical belief that unicorns once existed, and fairies and all mystical creatures once at one time before mythology created humans. These things were around, and they are a thing of magic, and they are a part of our lives, and they do come with you through your journey. You may not be able to see them, but they're there in your subconscious. They're there in your thoughts. They're there to bring forth a message. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. Be a beacon. Spread your word of truth of your journey to everyone. Be truthful. Let them know what the gods and the goddesses in the universe has done for you. And then, pool of Christ's light. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Remember that the world does not go around without unconditional love for one another. We're all brothers and sisters of the Lord. Please remember that everybody and everything, not everybody may see eye to eye, but we do have to live on this earth together. show a little bit of kindness and love to everybody, even if they're not always kind to you. And then spiritual warrior, show you are a wise leader, command the universe. Show you are a wise leader and command the universe. Remember that you are a wise leader in not only your own journey, but if you're in a coven or in any kind of witchy group, you could be a beacon, you could be a leader, you could be a warrior, you could be anything in that group, and you could be a person that is a spiritual warrior, showing your path and showing your ways. And then we've got look for the signs, pay attention, and expect an answer. So remember, if you've got a question for the universe, pay attention and expect an answer because the universe is always sending out signs. And then we've got Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. Be a peace ambassador. Like I said, not everybody is always going to be as kind as you are, but you can be the one that makes the difference. And then I'm going to pull one more unicorn oracle. And creative solutions is that one. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. So, view things from a higher perspective. If you're thinking on something, if somebody else offers a perspective, try and think on that and be open to those other new ideas from other people and new new opportunities. Creative solutions come in many forms, whether it's a message in a card or a message from a person or just something you read online. And then I'm going to go ahead and uh, I've got some plain oracle cards. I don't really have, let's see. And this is Divine Goddess Messages. So, and this is a smaller deck. So, uh, but it's a good deck. It's I use all kinds of oracle cards. I find messages in tarot and oracles in both, and I find it liberating that I'm able to read both because they they have so much uniqueness between the two, between tarot and oracle. So the first card I've got is Sacred Union. Sacred Union. Together you achieve an intimate state of oneness. So there's someone, a couple in this, maybe in this group that's watching. You're a sacred union. Remember, you are oneness together. The two of you equals one person. You guys are a team, and always remember that. You take each other side and don't let anybody twist your path away from each other. Success. Your current venture will excel if you stick with it. So, someone's venture that they're on right now is going to be a success. It's going to, if you stick with the initiative that you've been going with, it's going to provide you success in whatever you are endeavoring on. And then strength. The power of your bond holds you together. The power of your bond. Strength. Remember, strength comes from either friends or circles of different people that you hang out with. Remember, we all have different people, different cliques of family, different circles of friends, just acquaintances that we all talk to and we have strength and bonds with. And remember to keep the power of the bonds that hold you together. Remember to keep close to those people. Those are sometimes all that we have in this world. If you don't have someone to talk to, you know, you can always come on and ask me a question and ask me for a reading on Facebook.com. And you can find me under Catherine Shepard on Facebook.com, or you can find me on Cat's Tarot Space with Rosemary Wynn. And Rosie is going to be starting to go live, I wanted to mention, every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Well, 8 p.m. her time, Wisconsin time, 9 p.m. my time, Indiana time, depending on what state you're in. But the next card I've got is release. Let go of anything you have bottled up inside. Never hold anything that is stressing you. Always give time for release. Meditate on it. Release it. Get rid of what no longer serves you. Release what no longer serves you. And then prosperity. You will steadily build your wealth for the future. So I believe that there's the same couple that's in here. If you're struggling financially, steadily build your wealth for the future. Remember that not everything happens all at once, but it accumulates gradually and slowly as you take your time and look back on your success. And then stability. You remain steady on course as you pursue your dream. Somebody is steady on a course and stable. You're pursuing your dreams, and it's showing that you've got stability with that dream. And then we've got passage. You are moving into a different phase of life. So you're moving into a different phase of life. The passage is saying, okay, I'm taking you here. Now you're going here. So where you once were, you might be moving forward to another area in your life. There's another passage for you. There's another path for anybody that's here. It could be for anybody, anyone, anything, anybody in this room. Your path could be leading you to a whole other site area. And then we've got sovereign. You draw upon inner strength to overcome. Sovereign. You draw upon your inner strength to overcome. And I believe that means that you can overcome any challenges that you've been faced with right now. I believe that's telling you just have faith in the gods and the goddesses, and all will reveal the path. And then I'm just going to do some fairy oracles, and then I'll do a few cards out of that. No, I'm going to do fairy oracles and a few general tarot, and then we'll call it a close. And anybody that has any questions, can come on in and ask any questions that they'd like. And they can come in and tell me, what their birth sign is and what question they might have for the cards, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions. And then the first card I've got in the fairy oracle is find balance. Find balance between your work, rest, playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Sometimes we can be overproductive. So sometimes you've got to remember to find that balance and find the key to relaxing and being at peace and knowing that everything's going to be okay if you just find that balance and keep yourself balanced. And remember that your path unfolds day at a time, not minute at a time. It takes several months to get yourself to the point where you're ready to be at. Sometimes several years. Just depends on where you're going and what you're planning. And then I've got moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb of flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Peace of mind is possible. You have to trust in all things heavenly and above. And you've got to trust in the moon energy because the moon energy also lets you know that things will be all right. It's going to be okay. Everything's unfolding the way that it should, and you're doing fine. And then we've got healing. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. If anyone, everyone has a natural ability to heal. Yes, even you. Yes, all of us in some ways have healing energies. Some don't have it as strong as others, and some do. There's healers. There's all types of different ways of being a healer. You could be an herbalist that grows herbs. You could be any type of witch that just places their hands on something and can remove pain. We're all energy, and your energy is only as strong as you allow it to be. And then we've got magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So it's okay to bring forth blessings to others that you practice with. It's the goddesses encourage you. Jesus encourages you. The whole realm of the spiritual world encourages you. Everybody is meant to share blessings and everybody is meant to be happy and very delighted in their path. And then we've got stargazing. When you gaze into the stars, you give yourself very focused. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Stargazing. You get answers when you gaze at the stars. It reveals what your path has got going for you. It aligns with your soul. It gives you all the power that you need, and it brings forth more intuition into what you need to be doing. And then magical gateway. It takes courage to trust to venture into the unknown. Yet there is a great there is the yet where the greatest rewards are, it's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So there's a magical gateway that is encouraging you to keep pushing forward. And I want you all to remember that and keep that in mind whenever you feel like giving up. The gateway wants you to continue. You just got to keep pushing forward. You've got to keep remembering that everything comes at a slow pace. Sometimes it's slower than, yes, you want it to be, but not always. And today I'm going to pull from the Rainbow Tarot some general cards. I hope that all of you have enjoyed the cards today, and I hope that you'll leave some comments and feedback for me. And I would love it if you'd find my group page, Cat's Tarot Space with Rosemary Wynn on Facebook.com. And I'd love it if you'd give me a follow, like, and subscribe. I'm always looking for new followers and always love to have new people join my community. And the first card that I got is the King of Cups. And I feel like this is up and you're holding up and you're doing well. So your King of Cups is showing that your journey is going as planned. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. And I feel that this is a celebration with you and your friends as you continue your spiritual journey. It's a gathering of all of you getting together and enjoying your journeys. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel that this is a financial change for the future for someone that is looking to get their finances straightened out or get a promotion or a raise. And then I've got the Two of Swords. And unfortunately, with the Two of Swords, it's saying that there could be a little trouble with a situation, but not to worry. The swords will carry you through and make sure that you are safe with your path and that nothing challenges you too hardly. And then we got the Two of Cups. And this is two people that have found each other. They've got union and good health, prosperity and good luck and a good life together. And I feel that this is probably someone, maybe the same couple that I was talking to, and the other oracle cards. And then the last card I'm going to pull is the Magician. And I'm feeling that we have someone very powerful in this room that knows that they have a good source of energy, that they are currently working through their spiritual journey, and they know that their power is a great power. And I'm feeling that this is probably for a lot of us that are going through our journey right now. So we've got the Magician in the present in that part. And thank you so much for joining. That's all I've got time for now. But I hope that you'll all follow and join and watch. And please come back in and view later on. Thanks for coming by. Bye. And blessed be.